All right, bit of a different video today. My first review video. So I received what I think are some fitness resistance bands from FitBeast Sport. They messaged me and asked me to review them. I think these are releasing on Amazon UK on the 20th of July, and they're $35.99. So I think that's cheaper than some of the other resistance bands that I've used, but we'll do a comparison a bit later. And they also come with a lifetime warranty, so we're going to test the durability, see if we can break them, and if you do break them, I guess you can get another set for free. Someone spent a lot of time taking this off. Alright. Boom. Pretty nice. Not bad. So let's see what we've got in here. 50 to 125 pounds, 40 to 80, 30 to 60, 15 to 35, and this one is not labelled. Bag, some straps. Okay. Alright, so I think when you buy these, they're mainly meant for home workouts without a gym. I'm going to test them in the gym as well. And I think you get a 12-week course, you get a code you can put in online, get a 12-week course that will run you through a bunch of exercises with them. So we'll check that out as well. First impressions, they feel quite a lot like normal bands. So these are the old ones I had from Pull Sports. I'm guessing they feel exactly the same. Let's just check if they're all the same size. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's exactly in the middle of them.
Yeah.
So I reckon I would call them accurate then. Right, I wanted to do a little demo of how I normally use these for bench press. But because there's only one of each band, you can't actually do that. So if you're looking to buy these for powerlifting, you're going to need to buy 2 sets. So that would be £70. So actually, I think compared to other bands, they're still pretty cheap, but we will compare that later. Alright, so how I normally would set them up for bench press or squats or anything else is just to put them over here. And you have a band pegged down here, which you can just loop them over, like so. Same on the other side. And what this does, when you bench press, it's normally you're going to have a sticking point somewhere in the middle. And with the bands, the weight's going to feel a lot heavier at the top because these bands are pulling the bar down. And at the bottom, there's less weight because the bands have a lot more slack in them. The bands could add, say, 20 pounds each side. I'll do it in kilos, so let's say 10 kilos each side. So if I was to do a 40 kilo bench press, it would be 60 at the top and 40 at the bottom. And the benefit of training like this is when you would normally have a sticking point in the middle, it feels very heavy here and it feels very light here. So to push past where it would normally get hard in a normal bench press, you have to really explode through the difficult part, because at the bottom you can generate more speed because it feels lighter. So you have to really explode to get past the hard part. And that is really good for increasing your explosive power in all your powerlifting movements. Another thing I like to use them for is just to warm up for like bench press. So I'll do stuff like this, and as I warm up, I'll move my hands in so it gets harder, and I'll kind of warm up shoulders like this and do some rotations. So good for that. And another thing you can use them for is chin-ups. So if you're struggling, so when I actually learned a one-arm chin-up, I used bands loads, and I basically use the band to pull and then progress to like a lighter band each time. Like so. So you build up slowly, reducing the band assistance to help learn chin-ups. If you're struggling with normal chin-ups, you can just do a little loop here put your feet in, and then that is going to assist you and pull you up here. And so those are the main things I use them for. But we're going to check out their website and see what other bodyweight stuff they suggest, and have a look at the pads and other bits that came with the pack. So the registration code actually comes in this cool little card here, which you can scratch off. So let's do that now. All right, let's check out the website, see what the tutorial videos are like. Okay, why is there a little kid here? I thought this was all fitness products. Just put like the products here or something, or one of these ripped people. Like, don't have just a small kid there. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, tutorial videos, resistance bands.
3, 2,
So it looks like this is just a general bodyweight circuit with the bands included.
2, 1,
So yeah, some normal type of exercises there.
2.
Not sure about this music, but we'll let it go. Okay, cool, so you get the gist. Looks like he's doing some press-ups with them here. Bunch of exercises you can do with these. You can just Google resistance band exercises and you'll find a bunch of them. So here they are on Amazon. I think they told me they were going to be $35 on the message they sent me, but $41.99, still a decent price. So yeah, good price, decent bands. I used to buy them from a place called Pullum. So the 40-inch bands here, and these are sold as singles as well. Looks like these 5 are kind of in line with the FitBeast ones. So £7, 18, 30, 47, 71. So it looks like you'd be looking at about £71 for the same resistance bands off Pullum. I know these are supposed to be really premium quality though. However, from testing them both, doesn't feel like there's much difference, to be honest. So I think you might as well save the money and get the FitBeast ones. Alright, finally we just tested some of the other stuff in the pack. So you have this little clip, you just unclip it and put a band in, clip it back together, and then you're ready to go in a doorway. So you just put it in a door, make sure the door pulls towards you. They also have these little hand guards here if you want something softer to hold on to. Then you can do your general exercises, so some tricep pull downs, some lat pull downs, and then you can also do things like put them in the bottom of the door and do some biceps. So pretty versatile, and for what you get in the box, it's pretty decent. Okay, so how far are you ever realistically going to stretch these when you're working out? I think if I get to the shed, do you want to show how far that is? Without it
Quite
breaking.
far, to be honest.
I'd assume they're pretty durable. I
Yeah.
don't really like that this is at head level. But, okay.
Ooh. Jesus, stop.
Okay.
Do they go back to the...
Yeah, looks like it's back to the original length. I'm tempted to go further.
No.
I'm going to try to go to the far end of the shed.
Oh,
There's
that scared the shit out of me.
there's the limit. So
Well,
don't
now you've
think...
broken one now.
Yeah, but it's only the smallest. You've got to test them properly, haven't you? So I reckon... Yeah, you can see some little stress fractures. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Where it was stretching. But you are never ever going to take them that far when you're working out. Final thoughts. I managed to break one, but it was only the lightest one and had to pull pretty damn hard. Don't think I could break the harder bands, and if an exercise was tough you wouldn't stretch the band further, you'd just move up a band. So I don't think you're ever going to stretch them that far if you're using them properly. Plus there's a warranty on them anyway, so if you did break one I think you can just get a new one for free, so it doesn't even matter. So would I buy these bands? Yes, definitely. I've used bands for a while. They're so versatile, you can use them for flexibility, bodyweight stuff, powerlifting stuff. I've used them for ages and these are probably the cheapest ones I've seen. Comparing them to the more premium bands, they're pretty much exactly the same. You're not going to notice any different. They're just as accurate, they're the same length, they work the same. I mean, they're bands, so I'll leave a link in the description, so if you want to pick some up you can. Remember, if you're going to use them for powerlifting stuff, just pick 2 sets up. And thanks to FitBeast for sending me these bands. It was fun reviewing them, first review product. So I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you next time.